Alright, I think I'm live. I have no idea. Maybe not. We'll find out, won't we? Yep, it's live. Look at that. We're doing great. Close these out. I gotta make a Facebook post. And I'm bad at all this. There's gotta be a way to like make this automated. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. If anybody jumped in, I'm not on the YouTube page. I can't see the chat because I'm bad at this. Alright. Hey! How's it going, guys? Is the game working? Game running? I may have a big delay. I don't know. We'll find out. How's it going, Dad, dude? Thank you, guys. Anybody that came over from Lee's stream? Hi, Lee. Hope your dad's doing all right. I am like addicted to these Digimon games, man. I played through Cyber Sleuth. Um, how far are you through Cyber Sleuth, Dad? Dude? I put like 100 hours into Cyber Sleuth. I'd never played a Digimon game before, and Steam had that monster catching sale, and or monster tamer sale, and I was like, man, I want to play a Digimon game, and they're cheap. Which one should I play? And I asked in the our podcast chat, the Hills Have Nerds chat, and Travis and Cody suggested Cyber Sleuth, and so I picked it up and I've been playing it, or I started playing it, and just I just fell in love with it. Like, I'm a massive Pokemon fan, love Pal World, anything Monster Tame, played the hell out of Monster Rancher when I was a kid. Um, all of it's been so fun. It is dialogue heavy, super dialogue heavy. Um, but the actual like process of you know acquiring the Digimon, filling out the field guide, the Digivolution mechanic in it is fantastic. Like, any Digimon can be any other Digimon is amazing. I love it. That's how I filled out the entire field guide for Cyber Sleuth, and then there are some that you can only get in Hacker's Memory. I got the complete edition for like $5 on Steam, and it came with both these games. So I've gotten like 100 and I think I'm on like 140 hours total of play between the two games for like $5. So you can't beat that. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Hacker's Memory's been pretty solid too. I'm really bad about not reading the text though. I'm not. I kind of just fast forward through it, and then spam button through it, and then when I got to figure out where I got to go, start running around the circle and figure out where I need to be. I'm about halfway through Hacker's Memory right now. Oh yeah, dude, definitely got my money's worth. I don't know what the flame symbol is. I got something though. Oh, there's fuckery about. Yeah, it's actually got me really excited. I apparently got in at a really good time because there's a new Digimon story game, Digimon Story Time Stranger, coming out in October, which is slightly unfortunate because that's when Pokemon ZA, Pokemon Legends ZA, is coming out. So it's gonna compete for my time, and Pokemon's gonna win. It's just gonna win. Oh wait, I gotta fight this wall. I'm only like 5 hours in. Yeah, it's a good game, man. It's really good. It's dialogue heavy. There's some stuff that I don't know. I mean, they're almost like visual novels, or you know what I mean. Um, where it's like 5 minutes of semi unnecessary dialogue in between story beats, but the story beats are really good, and they are. I was not expecting them to be as horny of a game as they are. They are an incredibly horny set of games, like almost unsettlingly so. For a game that's not like billed as a horny game, they're very horny games. But the Digimon are cool as hell, and some of them are also very horny. Oh, I need to go evolve my. Oh, this one we send me the new Kowloon. I just love this Digimon or the Digivolution animation. It's just good. It's just fun. It just looks really good. Get you hyped. Like this guy, this Agunimon is only in Hacker's memory. Like I can only evolve Agumon to Agunimon in Hacker's memory, and then Gabumon I can only evolve into Lobomon in Hacker's or Digivolve. My bad. In Hacker's memory. Yeah, right. Like, what even like on the Time Stranger live stream when they were revealing some of the new stuff, just the other day they had this little like VTuber Terriermon that was revealing things, talking about it. And when they did the like the little gameplay trailer for Time Stranger, it like started zoomed in on this chick's hips, on like the main character's hips, and she's like swaying on the back side of her hips, so like zoomed in right on her backside. Started swaying, walking, and Terriermon was like, "Oh, I thought this was a game for children. That's pretty sexy hips or something." Like, so they're very aware of what they're doing. Yeah, I'm 137 hours in. It's it's been fun, man. I'm digging it quite a bit. And I overgrind quite a bit, so the fact that I can and this game lets me do that, I really dig. So if I'm like on a story beat, I don't really care to progress on. I want to go do some grinding. I can, and I can get my guys up to megas, which is pretty well what I've got. All these three, I've got four megas on my team, but I'm like short of memory down there at the bottom. See party memory, and you have to have so much memory to be able to have so many Digimon on your team because they all take up memory. I don't know that they really care if we're grown up, man. I'll be honest with you. Oh, one sec. Yeah, I mean, I get why they do it, right? So they give you the freedom to continue to digivolve and level up and do all your stuff as much as you want, but that memory, that party limit is there, almost like a point value in like a tabletop war game, right? Is there to limit you so you don't get everything immediately, and there's something to vie for. I I don't mind it that much. I feel like it is a little restrictive, but it does feel good when you're finally able to hit that memory check and add in the ones that you want. Like if I go into my Digimon right now, like these guys are all like super high level because I've kind of stuck with one team. Bubby, hey Bubby, what are you guys playing? Lee said you and Haley and we're playing something. Yeah, like this one takes 18 memory, 20 memory, 18 memory, 20 memory. And then like Lobomon and Agunimon are only champions, so only take 8. But these are all megas, so they take quite a bit. I dig it. I'm digging it quite a bit. Got guts in rabbit circle territory. This rabbit country. Like you could, if you wanted to grind, if there was no memory restriction and you wanted to just grind at the beginning of the game, you could get every Digimon at the beginning of the game besides the ones that are locked behind story beats in Hacker's Memory, and there are like items you have to get for that. It's like the Agunimon and Lobomon, you have to have the human spirit of light and human spirit of flame. And then to evolve them again, to evolve Agumon and Gabumon into those two, you have to have those two things. You only get them like in Chapter 8 of Hacker's Memory. And then in like Chapter, I don't know, it's like 12 or 13, you get the next thing that lets them go further into their ultimates. And then there's a couple other that you have to like beat the game before you have access to. And so those are the only ones, if I look in the field guide. Yeah, like the field guide, I've found 328 and I've registered 328. So there are 13 Digimon. I think there's 341. Let's see. Yeah, there's 341 Digimon in, excuse me, between these two games. And so I got 13 more that I haven't got, but I'm only able to get them in Hacker's Memory and after certain story points, which that I'm not a giant fan of. But I mean, every monster taming game's like that. Like, you can't get Mewtwo in Pokemon until you beat the Elite Four, right? So it is what it is. So my favorite thing about this game, about Hacker's Memory versus Cyber Sleuth, is you have one of those hacker skills. I just brought it up. It's acceleration, and it makes you run super fast, and it's amazing. It's so good. Such good quality of life. Just increased movement speed. And the big attack animations are cool, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what I used, Dad Dude, was it. I don't know if I'd say convoluted, but it can be unintuitive sometimes, or intimidating, I guess, because you can take, I can take a Koromon, which is like one of the bases, or Pabumon, or whatever the hell they're called, and I can take that one and level it up, evolve it into something, and continue evolving it in a chain, and then depending upon how I de-digivolve back, I can get it into something else, and you can fill out the entire, this game's Pokédex essentially with one Digimon. And that's what I ended up doing after I beat the game on Cyber Sleuth. I took one Digimon that I had and just evolved it and de-evolved it and kept leveling it up and de-leveling it to fill out everything. But there is a site and I can't remember the name of it. I have it over here saved on my bookmarks. And it's like an evolution tracker. And you put in what you have and what you want, and it gives you the line you go through to get to it. And if you, so to de-digivolve into something, you have to either have seen it or already have it. And so, yeah. And so, if this thing gives you a path to a Digimon that goes through one that you don't have and haven't seen, you know, they'll be like black on your de-evolve list. You can go in and like mark that one off, like remove it from the path, and it'll reroute through, and you just keep doing that until you reroute through to a path that you can take, or you discover, okay, I need to reroute a different way, or I gotta go a different path through to, or I have to go to a path to get something that I don't have before I can get to this other one. It's really nice. It helped out, dude. It helped out so much. Let me go up here. Let's see what this chick's gonna do. You gonna fight me? What? Wonder who first decided that a rabbit lives on the moon. It's so romantic. Are we playing Final Fantasy 14? Is that what we're doing? Okay, let's... I started talking and now I'm lost. Doobie-doo-boo. Let's go up here. Then I can go, I can go up here and get this. I'm also not playing on hard mode because I'm not the sweatiest gamer in the world anymore. In my old age, I've become very casual. I don't need my games to be challenging. I just need them to be fun. It's fun, man. I dig it quite a bit. Like I said, there's a lot of dialogue to get through. And it took me, so I beat Cyber Sleuth in about 60 hours. And I think if I had, and I took a ton of time to just stop and level and grind Digimon and stuff. And I didn't fill out the field guide until afterwards, until I beat the game. Excuse me. But what I ended up doing was you can kind of cheese leveling. Like you see how much XP I got here. I got 22,000 XP. Now, typically in that fight, I would have gotten like maybe $3 grand. And I got that because if I look at my Digimon, what I have attached to them, you see their equipment. I'm pointing like you can see what the hell I'm pointing at. But the tactician USBs in their equipment, you can get those by setting up the Digifarms and having them like create items. Restore. Why can't I use restore? Because I have to have a vaccine. Digimon. And I don't have a vaccine Digimon. Okay, so let's go get a vaccine Digimon because I want to restore that. And you can use them to build items essentially. And if you set your farm up in a certain way, it makes it really easy to do that. And then you can like kind of save scum almost, because it takes the farm like 20 minutes to create an item. And if you save just before it creates that item, once it creates it, you see what they made. If it wasn't what you wanted, you reload your save and it changes. And so you can kind of save scum for those tactician USBs. But then there's also a Digimon called Platinum Numemon that if you have in your team, it like gives you 100% increased experience from a battle. And everything is, from what I've gleaned, is like multiplicative. So if you have 3 of those in your team, and all 3 of them are using 3 of those tacticians USBs, which give you 150% a piece, then you have like 3,500 or something if you do the math, increased experience, 3,500% or something like that. So that's why, you know, these fights that would give me like 900 to 1,000 experience, I'm getting 10,000 to 20,000. Because my Digimon have the USBs. Now, if I had Platinum Numemon, I'd be getting like 50 or 60,000. In some cases, like over 100. And it just makes leveling, it trivializes leveling. Am I in the right spot? Oh yeah, I know what I was doing. I gotta go back. Because I gotta get I gotta get a vaccine type so I can do that restore. Yeah, it takes a bit to set up, but it's really not that hard. It's not that bad. I started off, so in Cyber Sleuth, I did the Platinum Numemon thing, where I made the Numemons and went through with those, but I got so tired of looking at them, because I used them so much. I just decided on Hacker's Memory all I was going to do is farm the Tactician's USBs and just attach those to my regular Digimon, and it's more than, I mean, you can see, like, these guys are level 91, 87, 92, like, it's more than enough. And I'm halfway through the game, and I've de-digivolved and digivolved them several times. It's more than enough. So I did say I'm not a sweaty gamer, but I'm sweaty about some stuff. I try not to be. So like right here, I have this farm set up. So this farm I've got set up with a bunch of Digimon on it, and they have a personality over there on the right. You can see under the bars. It says personality builder. So you can buy these little things. They're like 2,500 a piece in the Eden entrance or Eden meeting place, whatever the starting point for Eden is. There's a shop there that sells these things that change what their personalities are. And if you set their personality to builder, and you have, you know, a farm full of them like I do, then when you go to command your team to develop for the 1,000 yen for the middle one, they'll have the builders shorten the time. So typically this would take like 2 hours if I didn't have any builders in my farm, but now it's only taking 20 minutes. And then down here with farm goods, you can buy these developer know-hows, and it increases the quality of items made in development. So as you get farm upgrades, you put them on one farm island, which increases the number of those farm goods you can have up to 5. It maxes out at 5. And then you can buy those farm goods from this kiosk right here inside the Digi place, whatever this is called, Digilab. These little things. And when you put them there, different ones increase different things. And so you put 5 of the developers' know-how in there, get a farm full of builders, and then command them to develop at that middle level, because that's where the Tactician's USBs come from. And then when you get down to like 19 minutes, you start saving, like every 10 seconds or so, across those 3 different saves you have. And you just save before it finishes. And then when it finishes, if you don't get what you want, you can reload your save. It'll finish again. It changes. You just do that. It takes you about 5. I mean, normally for me, when I'm trying to like save scum out of Tactician's USB, it takes me like 5 minutes of resetting. It's really not a long time. Oh yeah, I was getting the vaccine as I was talking. Alright, I need just a little one. Just a little vaccine guy. Toy Agumon, you gonna come hang out with me? Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty sure that's what I need, right? Restoration. I have to have a vaccine Digimon at champion level or higher. Mother lover. Okay. Alright, so it's not going to be you. Frigimon, are you a champion? Frigimon, digital champion. There you go. Big snowman bear. You're coming with me. I mean, it is like you don't have to touch it at all. You'll also use the farm. There are some Digimon or there's some like evolutions. There's some you can't get unless. So here, just while I'm talking about it, and I'm right next to it. So, so if I was trying to digivolve, I don't know, say like a Goonimon. So a Goonimon into any of these things. See how it says like max HP is 350, attack needs to be 100, speed needs to be 75. For some of the later evolutions, there are some lines going from one Digimon to the next that can't naturally hit those breakpoints. Even if you level them to 99, they won't hit that breakpoint. And so what you can do is you can set up in the farm under command, you can train, and it will train their stat based on what the personality type of the leader in the farm is. So like if I look at farm 2 here, my leader is Hippogriffamon, and it has a lively personality. And I'm trying to remember what lively. I think lively speed. So if I were to command these to train, it would increase every Digimon in their's speed. And the amount it can be increased by is equal to their ABI. So if I go in here, see how her ABI is, I'm pointing at the screen, I know you can't see it, but see how her ABI is 88. So the amount of bonus stats, so you can see like my attack on her is 122 plus 0. So I've put no extra attack into her. She hasn't been trained at all. Her int's 248 plus 0, whatever, have you. But the maximum for that is 50 plus your ABI divided by 2. I think it's your ABI divided by 2 plus 50. That's what it is. Yes, because the maximum ABI then gets 200, and the maximum extra points into their stats they can get is 150. Yeah. So you can train those stats to hit those breakpoints to be able to digivolve. And there's items you can give them that'll just straight up increase the stats without having to do the training, but they're expensive, kind of rare. And the trainings take like 40 minutes, but you can have a bunch of Digimon in there if you're trying to do it. I did that in Cyber Sleuth, the end game. Like I maxed my entire team. My entire team on Cyber Sleuth is just level 99, 150 points trained and everything. ABI is maxed out. The ABI goes up by yeah, dude. I love this. I love it so much. Like I was an EV trainer in Pokemon, like doing all the effort value stuff, and Scarlet and Violet made Pokemon so much easier to do effort value training and to get the IVs that you needed, because IVs you just have to get just by breeding, you know, like a madman and hoping for the best. But now with the way Scarlet and Violet's set up and bottle caps and everything else, it's so much easier. Yeah, but it's one of those things where like if it's not something you have to do, like to beat the game on normal, you don't have to do it. It's something that people do in like competitive, but I like to do it just because I don't know, I like to make my Digimon or my Pokemon strong, and it's something I enjoy doing. Now I probably won't max these guys ABI out until I get enough memory to have my team, and then grind my team out like that. But all right, there we go. Now I can heal him. It's definitely an end game thing, like or a close to end game thing. I like it quite a bit, and it's really like once you get into it, it's really much more simple than what I'm making it out to be. Like look how cool these abilities are. Like how neat is that? That's my favorite right there. My Tyrant Kabuterimon's big like supernova explosion thing. So what do you play other than I know you said you played a little bit of Digimon. What else do you play? And if I should know who you are, I apologize for not. If you're like one of our buddies, I apologize if I don't know who you are. Because we get dudes we hang out with in real life. Because me and Lee and Travis and Cody and Bubby, we all live in the same area, right? You know, then Lee and I do the podcast, and I don't know if you're one of our guys, one of the nerds in the hills, you know, if you're just friend of the show, friend of Lee's, favorite guy. Okay. Are you from around our neck of the woods, or? Okay. I always feel bad when I don't recognize like usernames. And I'm terrible with names, even like real people names. I'm real bad with them. I know faces. I'm real bad with them. Oh, okay. That's probably about as far from us as you can get continentally. Oh, so see, Frigimon there hit max level. To increase their maximum level they can get, you have to digivolve them, and it will increase their maximum level, and eventually they'll cap out at 99. But like Frigimon there may have a Digivolution that he can digivolve into at level 30. So he can't right now. I'd have to de-digivolve him and then digivolve him again, or digivolve him into something else and de-digivolve that, you know, to level him up. And then every time you, depending upon what level you are, when you, what level your Digimon is, when you digivolve it or de-digivolve it, you gain ABI. And you gain more ABI from de-digivolving, from going backwards than you do from going forward. You gain about 3 times as much. So it can be really quick to get them to 200 ABI. Oh, okay, dude, I've heard so many great things about Expedition 33, and Lee's talked about it so much. I think you know, one of our more recent podcast episodes was, you know, we do like a media catch up every now and then, like a what are we playing, what are we reading, what are we watching, and he just gushed about it. And then I've had so many people tell me how awesome it was. I mean, it looks cool, it sounds neat. I just typically, if I play a single player game, I'm gonna play something like this. It's because I like to collect. I like my weird little monsters, and then everything else is usually multiplayer because I like to play with buddies. My cat is losing his mind. There's a frog on our sliding glass door that's been there all night, and he's like catching moths. He's like stuck to the window. He's catching moths um, that are attracted by our dining room light, and our cat is losing its mind trying to get to that frog. Yeah, now I played Nexomon and Koromon. I think there's mobile versions of those, right? And then I played a little bit of Tim Tim. I haven't played Cassette Beasts. I had a buddy that played it and he liked it. Um, excuse me. I mean, I have hundreds upon thousands of hours in Pokemon games. That's always been my big thing. And then Power World. I mean, since Power World came out, I've put a lot of time into Power World. Power World is what I wish Pokemon was. Like, if I could carry the camera over there, I'd show you. It's not that far away, but I don't think my thing would reach. Yeah, he's about that big, and he's just stuck to the window, having the time of his life. So what? Like, what is the uh? Oh, what was I gonna say? What is like the gameplay of Cassette Beasts. I feel like my stream quality is kind of shit. Is the stream quality okay? Or is it like weird? Is it bad? Who are you? You here for a beating? In that case, we'd be happy to oblige. It's strange, man. A lot of women in animal masks trying to beat me up. I've had problematic dreams like this. Let me look here. Oh, it is a little zoomed in. Why is it zoomed in like that? Let me see what I can do. See, I'm really bad at this streaming stuff, so did that? Nope, that didn't work. Oh Lord. Why is it not getting everything? See, I think there's like a settings thing up here. Oh, I would have to reset the stream for that. Huh. I think we may just have to live with the zoomed in. It's basically Pokemon with some twists. There's a platforming elements. There's also a few. Oh, that's cool. No, you're good. Go for it. I appreciate you guys hanging out. You'll fight me. It's the sound of my legs shaking with fear. I don't think it is. I love Metal Digimon. He's so cool. His nose looks kind of dumb, but the rest of him looks badass. Let's swap out. I haven't used my black or Greymon in a little bit. So we're going to... because I have to remove those tactics. Actually, I may not. So I think I have some extra ones. I do. There we go. Let's save. Was there something else the other way that I could go to? I'm the world's worst for being late, and I gotta check every single little nook and cranny. Was there like another? No, there was not. Oh, that's sick. I'll definitely have to try it out. I just played through a Pokemon ROM hack for the stream. It's the first ROM hack I've ever played. I've just not for any particular reason. I just never really had the inkling to play one. And it was Pokemon Evolved, and it was really cool. It was original 151, and then like whatever their evolution chains were added in the prior in future generations. But then the creator of the ROM hack added in like 3 extra evolutions to every line. So like Charizard evolved another 3 times. It was really, really cool, and the sprite work was so phenomenal. The amount of work they put into that. Yeah, I gotta check out Cassette Beast. That sounds really cool. So what's the stream look like now? It is so zoomed in. Why is it so zoomed in? She's trying to work out her evil laugh. Sounds like Kishibe. Maybe not be. Interim darkness. Who we got? Oh my god. Nokia. Okay. This is neat. This is a character from Cyber Sleuth. There's spoilers. This is weird. Like right here. This is so horny. Why? No, chocolate syrup is the perfect addition. Whether the ice cream is vanilla or even chocolate, it makes it. This is what I'm talking about, like useless dialogue. Like it's cute, it's funny, but like okay, we get it. What should I do? This conversation really went off the tracks. Just gonna leave her alone. Just let her do her thing. Now that you mention it, there's regular ice cream made with just cream, and then there's French ice cream made with like a custard base. And, oh yeah, well I like them both, don't you? We're getting off course here. There's no time to talk about ice cream. We're talking about kidnapping. That's fantastic. From the beginning. This is hilarious. Scream out your death cries and tremble in despair. Melt in fear like butter. She's doing the butter analogy again. I said butter, actually. I'm really in the mood for some ice cream. We could get some ice cream. Oh, my dear God in heaven. This is the same stuff you just said. You just said all this. If you put nuts on, for example, you get little nut bits between your teeth. They can be embarrassing. You try to talk. So that's nuts wind up on your clothes, on the tablecloth, just everywhere. I mean, she's not wrong. I'm not a chocolate syrup guy, though. Yeah, it was really good. They put a ton of work into that ROM hack, man. She hit me with some kind of spirit magic. It's like Groundhog Day or something. Bill Murray reference in Digimon. Okay. I'm gonna leave him. Let her keep going. Is she gonna keep doing the same thing? She is. She's gonna do the same thing. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you. We literally are stuck in a loop. We're gonna stop her. We gotta do it for her sake, not just us. He's born at P.O. Box 365, the Infernal Pits. Hell. Hey, War Greymon. And Metal Garurumon. I have a black War Greymon that's gonna bust your egg sac. Are we gonna fight? Let's fight. Constantly improve their BBQ. QOA. Crispy on fries. God, she's an idiot. She's just so dumb. She's such a good character in Cyber Sleuth, though. She got 100 million points for that guy. We're good for him. Next been killing me. It's because I have such great posture. Are we ready to fight? Awesome. Nice. Finally. Alright. This is not going to go well for you. I really like the combo system in this game. Because their chances of doing combos increases as their cam increases. I don't know what cam stands for. It's CAM. But their cam increases by 1% every battle they're in. You can give them items that increase it too. But their chances to combo with each other to increase the damage output increases based on their cam, which I like quite a bit. It's a pretty simple system, but it feels really good, and it's really cool to see those combos go off. Oh, now they're little again. Yep, there's Agumon and Gabumon. She's a good Digimon tamer. She's good to her boys. I don't know why she's kidnapped my friend. This doesn't happen in Cyber Sleuth. Oh, it's a prank by Chitose. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So for a prank, she let me beat the shit out of her best friends. Okay, cool, fun. It was a great thespian. Thespian. I thought you liked guys. That was what the Digimon just said to her. A thespian. I thought you were into guys. That's you show me that in a Pokemon game. This is literally Digimon is Pokemon if you slap like a T for teen on it. Oh, Ryuji is secretly working with Kamishiro. But Chitose, what about Hootie? Our little hacker group's called Hootie, or Hoodie, or Hootie, or whatever the hell you want to call it. HUDIE. Once Chose and Ryu, what's his face, make up, Chose will help out at Hootie again. Having Chose on their team will make us 1,000 times stronger. Stealing hackers from other teams isn't cool. So relax, okay? Like I said, Naruki is. She's a good person. She needs to put on more clothes. But she's a good person. Why does she have a garter belt with USBs? Is what I assume those are. Like where somebody would normally keep, I don't know, ammo. She's got her USBs. I don't know. Well, don't just stand there, me. Grab her. She's got some kind of like, I don't know, like techno virus or something going on. The nurse seems happy. Seems like it's good news. Good. Sure, I'm sorry. God, can't stop yawning. I'm not even tired. Can't stop yawning. I'll do it. I'll do it, Erica. I won't let Hootie die. Just go save some pieces of crap that can't find the ability to be emotionally vulnerable with one another. I have so many of these I need to reply to. That's a future Josh problem. Alright, let's go to the Digilab real quick. I got something. What was the thing I got? Is it a key item? Equipment. No. There it is. Yeah. Got that. Got those. Those are like fire or something. I don't know. No, I don't see it. Whatever it was. Oh, advertising tissue show to Mr. Nava at the Eden entrance. Now give me something. That's what I get for not reading. Okay. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's go. Keep it cool. Finish that. Don't you go to Digilab? I go to Eden. I go to Underkelly level 4 now. That's nice. And I got the Valhalla server, but I had that thing that said if I go show something to Mr. Navit, Mr. Navit, Navit. Well, I just talked to you and had the thing, and you didn't give me nothing. I've probably already done that. Probably days ago. Alright. Let's go. Valhalla server. Chapter mine. Still 10. Alright. anything there? Nope. I'm gonna go fight this wall. I'm gonna have to at some point de-digivolve these guys because I can't have them not leveling up. Because when they level up, one of the cool things about Digimon is when your Digimon level up, it resets their HP and SP. SP is like your magic points, right? To use abilities like PP and Pokemon like your power points. But if they hit 99, then they're not leveling up and they're not resetting their SP during fights. So can't be having that. So I have to de-digivolve them and then go grind for a little bit and get them back into their megas. Which that shouldn't take super long. And then grind a little bit more when they're in their megas to get them back up to like a reasonable level. And I would say after whatever I do here, that's probably all. Oh, hey. I think that gives me stuff. Crusadermon medal. Neat. You can collect medals in this game, and they don't do anything other than the whole point of them is to collect them. There's like 700 medals, and they're all a Digimon. Like you get a Agumon medal or a Gabumon medal. But there's like 700 and some of them, and there's only 341 Digimon in the game. So there's like 400 Digimon represented by those medals that aren't even in the game. Gabumon medal. The Chrome Digizoid, that's like a sale item. Alright, look at us. We're doing great. We're doing so good. It's me and my crazy computer monsters. Oh, Sealsdramon? Sounds neat. Some of these things are cool, man. Some of these are really cool looking. Like on the Cyber Sleuth, my entire team, I did like the knights and like anything that, like, cause I'm a sucker for anything that's like paladin, big sword, shield, stuff like that. And there are Digimon that look like that. You know, there's Gallantmon who has like a big lance and a shield, and he's badass. So I built my entire team to be those things. And on this playthrough, I'm trying to like go with some of the more monstrous ones. So that's why I got Metal Seedramon. There's a couple others I want to add in. I just haven't had a chance to pull them up. Or Tyrant Kabuterimon and Metal Seedramon. And then I got Black War Greymon just because I like Agumon. That was, when I was a kid, that was the Digimon that was on that first season. And Ty had an Agumon. And she got big nostalgia from it. I love the auto fight. The auto battle in this is fantastic too. It's so good. Because if I know it's a fight I'm going to win, I don't have to like try super hard. And there are fights in the end game that, even if you have your Digimon completely powered up and leveled up and your team's really good, that they take some thought, you know. But like for all this stuff, I can just auto battle it. And my guys may not be the most like efficient, but for the most part, they'll use smart moves. Although sometimes if they have a healing move, they'll use a healing move on their buddy when they really don't need to. You know, if something's missing like 5% health, they'll throw a big, 60% heal at it. Speaking of, actually need to work on some of their abilities because they've gotten a ton of new ones. So like, yeah, here we go. Yes, I want attack charge field, guard charge field. for destruction cannon. I want Vulcan Napalm 3, and then do Meteor Fall 3 there. Yeah, because that's good. Alright, and then Tyrant Kabuterimon. Crescent Leaf 3 for that. Yeah, because he's an attack instead of an intellect. Mental Charge Field's good. Thunderfall. I'm never going to use Ripping Net. So I'm going to make that Speed Charge Field. And then this one, do I not have... Does he not get a physical electric move? No, that's another thing that's neat about this is... So, like, I'd like him to have Nano Machine Break 3. But so far, nothing that he's been has learned that. So I could, like, de-digivolve him and take him through to a line that learns Nano Machine Break 3. And then de-digivolve him down and then bring him back up to a Tyrant Kabuterimon, and he'd have that. But I think I'm gonna... What I'm gonna do is Rainforest 3. And then swap out Thunderfall for Heaven's Thunder. He's gonna have like that big of a difference between attack and int. Alright, then you... Dude, you have like no moves. We gotta digivolve you through some stuff to get some moves. Literally has like no moves. Now he has a Heaven's Thunder 3. That's nice. Yeah, again, like no moves. That's crazy. Yeah, if you want to have like decent moves, you really need to take them through other lines, level up those lines, and then bring them back. Quiz time. Which one of these is a fish? A whale, a shark, or an orca? That's a shark. Alright. Did I go down and get that? I did. Okay. Tank one. Best girl in the game? In Hacker's Memory? I had to go with Erica. Nokia and Cyber Sleuth. This thirsty game, yeah. Although no, Cyber Sleuth, it's Kyoko, Kyokyo, the detective, the blonde. Yeah, and they're like character wise, and like their character art. Now, if you're looking for thirst trap, then it's Kashibi, because that is, I mean, you got a balcony you could do Shakespeare off of, if that's what you're looking for. But then there's Rene or Rena in Cyber Sleuth that comes out that is wearing a hoodie that just doesn't function. It's not functional as clothes. It just has a boob window for whatever reason. I know you told me not to, but shut up. Nokia is good too in Cyber Sleuth. She's solid. Again, could use some more clothes. Yuko, I think. Yeah, Yuko. Or no, Murray, the chick in the Digilab. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, she's cool too. She's actually, wearing clothes. She's well clothed. Oh, I don't get to continue on and do the thing. Now, the best character in this game, in Hacker's Memory, is this little guy right here. Wormmon, hands down, MVP of this game. I'm only halfway through it. Yeah, the lab one's Mireille. Yeah, she's solid. I like her quite a bit. She's got like the right level of mystery about her. There's some really cool points with her and Cyber Sleuth. There's been a couple in this game too. I won't spoil anything. Which, I mean, you're getting Hacker's Memory spoilers just watching me play, but yeah, but Wormmon is like fantastic in this game. I need to go through all this stuff at some point and answer them. Stop sending me messages. Dude, this game's kind of true to real life. You just get messages at the most inopportune, stupid ass times. Let's see. Can I go? Yeah, let's go here. I'm not sure. Dude, I really didn't watch like a ton of Digimon. Um, he might have been. I think Wormmon wasn't. I think Wormmon was one of the good guys in the in one of the series. Might have been a bad guy. I don't know. Now there's Platinum Sukimon. So these things, these Digimon, this one gives you like 50% increased XP to all members of your party when you have it in battle. So it's like Platinum Sukimon evolves into Edamon, evolves into Platinum Numemon. So you can use these little poop monsters if you can't get the other ones. And they also give a ton of experience when you beat them. So you'll see here when I beat this guy, because I have all the tacticians USBs on my dudes. So watch how much experience I get. Yeah, I got 40,000 for that. It's massive. Now Kazuhamon's 99 and Cedarmon's 99. Yeah, apparently they're really good, man. Travis, our editor on the podcast, has been telling. He's a huge, huge Digimon fan, so I always go to him with any of my Digimon questions. Um, he's been telling me, like catching me up on the Digiverse, so to speak. Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna have to do, because I need to raise their ABI, and I want them to be able to level up. I'm only halfway through the game. I don't want to be capped out. Is I'm gonna de-digivolve them, and I'll get a huge chunk of ABI from that, and then I'll level them up to where they can digivolve again, digivolve them, and then start the process to 99 over. Which I don't mind. I like grinding in this game. I really dig it. I like it in Pokemon too. So sweet, nice. I probably have enough that I could. Let's see, 110. I could. I bet I could go actually figure out what I wanted to use on my team as a new vaccine type. I'd like to use a monster that's kind of a vaccine type, but I don't know one off the top. That's the problem with not knowing the Digimon. Like the Pokemon, I know. I can sit here. I can name you 1,025 Pokemon if I had enough time. But these things, I don't know these. I have no idea what is what, but I know which ones I like. Can I look at the? Does the field guide tell me what? No. Oh, it does. Am I able to? Oh, hell yeah. Just show me vaccine types. Kick ass. Okay, let's see. Who do we want? Who looks cool? I want somebody who's a monster. Oh, Shine Greymon could be cool. He's not a monster, though. He's like a humanoid. Oh, Kentaurusmon, yeah. He's on the short list. So, think about Kentaurusmon. Durandamon, I had him. He's just knives. Yeah, that's what I started to do, and then I ended up going through all kinds of different stuff. Howlmon is pretty cool. Ravenmon burst mode is pretty neat. Oriumon I used in my other playthrough. He's a boss, dude. This thing is the bomb. So I'm thinking either what about Neptunemon? No, you look like a weird fish thing. What are you? Goldermon. You're kind of cool. You're kind of a monster. Maybe. You're on the short list too. Where's Metal Garurumon? Is he not in here? There's Weregarurumon. Where's Metal Garurumon? Weregarumon's just an ultimate. What are you? You're cool. You're just an ultimate. Am I just missing Metal Garurumon? Or is he not in here? He's not. Oh, Metal Garurumon's not a vaccine type. That's why. That's what's going on. Ultimate. Waymon's an ultimate, yeah. Rapidmon ultimate, yep. Alright. I think Kentaurusmon is my guy. So because I don't even have I don't have a light type on my team either. So that would be good. Either him or Shine Greymon BM. I love that white and red color on him. Are there the happy cannons, the cat cannons or whatever, Mega Gargomon? Magna Draymon could be. I just think that looks so dumb. I don't know why. I think it looks like its little wings kind of gross me out, honestly. Kind of gross me out. And then that one, again, that's another one that kind of grosses me out. I like Rapidmon armor. So who's your favorite Digimon from the show? Let's do Kentaurusmon. Alright. So that being said, how do I get to Kentaurusmon? Digivolve to Chironmon, Doer Greymon. I didn't know that this exists. I just now figured this out. Alright, so I can go... Alright, so I can go Gabumon or Elecmon into Greymon, into Doru Greymon, into Kentaurusmon. Okay. Cool. Let's go do that. So we're going to grind for a little bit. Just going to grind and chat. So we're going to take... Frigimon. Let me see. Can I get Gabumon from Frigimon? I can. Look at that. Easy peasy. And then we're going to go Gabumon into Garurumon into such and such. Yeah, Gabumon, his cam's got to be 25%. So, to get his cam to 25, because his cam's got to be 100% at some point. Let's see what items I got. What do I got? Friendship. Increases cam by 10. Increases cam by 25. Alright, so we're going to give him one of these. There we go. And then we're going to give him 1, 2, 3 of those. So his cam's good. And then his max level is only 19, so it's going to be fun. His max level is only 78. He's 99, so I know what I need to do. If we're going to grind, we're about to de-digivolve some people and get some ABI. Fun. De-digivolve you to Talmon. So his ABI went up like 30 points. We're going to de-digivolve Metal Seadramon to Mega Seadramon. Black War Greymon to Metal Greymon Blue. Excuse me. And then Tyrant Kabuterimon to Hercules Kabuterimon. Alright. Oh no. So I can take one of these off. Remove, because I'm gonna give it to him. Alright. Oh, and then I got two more here. Just by letting the thing run itself. Didn't even have to cheese them. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Alright. I think even with my guys at level 1, I should be able to like handle the fights here. And we'll see. Just because they're ultimates. But we'll see what happens. I might get my ass kicked. Let me save. Probably gonna get my ass kicked. See what I can do. Go back here. Go back to Digibank. Yeah, so Lobomon's max level's 99. He's good. A Gunimon. I can Digivolve into Agumon. And then go into my party, organize, and we're gonna put Lobomon in the shit. Let him fight. We're gonna load him up with a Tactician USB. There we go. So what did this say? Up red, down purple. Okay. Yeah. Go in here. Let's see. That's sick. Yeah, that's what I thought. My level 1s are going to be fine. It's because they're ultimates, they're fighting champions. And they ain't level 1s anymore. Got 20 levels off of that battle. Oh, Gavimon's max level. I gotta go Digivolve him. Agumon can Digivolve back into a Gunimon. Alright, his max level is 99. Nice. Gabumon into Garurumon. And then we gotta go Garurumon into Doru Greymon. Okay. dude in a gas mask waiting on me. That fight may be an issue if I go into that without my dudes leveled up a little bit more. So maybe worth it to at least get my guys into like 50. So let's do some running. I think I can. Yeah, I can function call now. Oh yes. Platinum Sakumon. I'm trying to pop my back. Oh. Nice. I can Calamon too. And you miss both. You useless piece of trash. I'm carrying you. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Oh, Clopomon's running. Alright, let's go see if we can Digivolve Garurumon. Attack is 95. It'll hit 95. It's going to be a bit. That's fine. Yeah. I can take this guy. We're good. Oh, yeah. Team of champions. This ain't nothing. Yeah, Gun Rabbit's going down. Or Gargamon is its name. Its English name. I don't know why the stream is so zoomed in. Looks good during the fights, though. Me. See if I can figure out how to fix that. Oh no! Garurumon is max level. That's unfortunate. So now we have to either Digivolve him or de-Digivolve him. We want to increase his level, so we need to Digivolve him. But did he get enough to go to Dorgreymon? He did not. We can go to Weregarurumon and then go back. Zudamon's kind of cool. We're going to go to Weregarurumon. I like him too. But we're going to de-Digivolve back into Garurumon. Let me check something out. Stream on. This looks zoomed in. Let's see. Is there just like a fit to screen thing? I don't know. It's zoomed in for some weird reason. Aha! Aha! We did it. I think I did it. I have no idea. Do this. And then here. Nope. I messed it up. Hold on. There it is. Perfect. Is it good? Look good? I think we're good. I think we're good. Yep. Hot dang. We got a little bit of delay. I got about a 15-second delay going on right now. But hopefully everything will catch up. Nice. I asked you a minute ago, Dad, dude. I don't know if you heard me. What's like your favorite Digimon? Oh, you said you build a team of like the old school ones, but what's your favorite? Dude, we did a 2 year live stream for the podcast for the Hills Have Nerds, or we did a live stream to celebrate 2 years of the podcast. And our YouTube's like we got a few little people watching the stuff on YouTube, but mostly our audio only is what gets all the views. So we're trying to do like we're adding a video element to the podcast for YouTube. And it's something we've wanted to do for a while, and I've just been really bad at figuring it out. And Lee's helping with that, and everybody's helping. All the guys on the podcast are really good about it, but we're figuring all that stuff out together. Um, but so when we went live, we had like a minute and a half delay, and then the other day I went live playing that Pokemon Evolved ROM hack, and I had like I don't I get it was my bit rate. My bit rate was too high and I had no idea. I didn't know what the hell that was, and I had like a 15-minute delay on the stream. It was fucking nuts. Now, do you listen to podcasts, or have you listened to it at all? Yeah. Oh, Angemon. Yeah, I like Angemon quite a bit. Yeah, when okay, well, we appreciate you listening to any of them, man. So thank you for that. We're always open to comments, concerns, questions, and criticisms. I always say questions, comments, concerns, or curses. Either one. Um, but yeah, I like Angemon too. I like so when Yahoo chat rooms were a thing, when I was I don't know 12, 13, 14 ish, burgeoning into young teenagerdom. Um, I would get in like the role play chat rooms, where people pretend to be vampires and cat girls and all that shit. And I had an OC, an original character that I played that was a Digimon tamer. One of the dozens that I screwed around with. It was mostly just to try to, trick people into cyber sex. That was all my teenage brain wanted to try to do. But it started out wholesome, right? Till you inevitably fall prey to some online predator. Um, but I had an OC, which was a Digimon tamer that had a Demi Devimon, because I always liked Demi Devimon and Devimon and Myotismon and that line quite a bit. So Devimon, Lady Devimon, Myotismon, those are my favorites. But I mean, the night ones too, like Gallantmon, like they're so great. Yeah, that was the truth of it. Let's log on to an online chat room and make a dangerous friend. The internet, where all the men are men and all the women are men. All right, everybody's pretty good. Let's see. Am I able to evolve, like re-evolve them? I know you can't. You can. Let's go ahead and re-digivolve you. And then you cannot. You need to be level 55. You cannot. I don't want you to evolve into anything. Matadormon's kind of neat. Where are its eyes? No idea. I want to turn to that. I have to have the Beast Spirit of Flame. It's going to be level 55, attack 140, attack 95. Alright, so we got to level up a little bit more. So let's swap out Cedramon for Utalmon because I like her ability. Do I have... I think I have another tactician USB I can equip to her. I do. Hot damn. All those have flocked to the female characters, try to date them, give them stuff. Most of the time they were guys too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh dude. Constantly. Now I've never been one of those like I got buddies, and I use the term buddy loosely, that have acquaintances that always play like female characters in everything they do. And I mean I have no aversion to playing a female character. Um, like playing WoW, I feel like some of the character models for some of the races, the female models, the armor, like plate armor, looks better on them. I play tanks in MMO quite a bit, in MMOs. So I play WoW for going on 20 years. Well, over 20 years now. It's 20th anniversary was in November. But they will play like just exclusively female characters, and some of them have the excuse that I like the character, which is the only like valid thing is I like the character, or this looks better on them than that, right? And then you have something like, well, if I'm gonna stare at something forever, if I'm gonna stare at an ass, I'm gonna stare at a chick's ass. I'm like, that, like, come on, like, shut up. Nobody respects that opinion. Nobody hears that and goes, oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. No, that's fucking weird. It's just a fucking weird thing to say. Oh, domination battle. Oh shit. Okay. These suck. I go with you three. Yeah. It just all reminds me of the John Mulaney joke. Do you know who John Mulaney is? The comedian. He's got a joke. It's him and his wife. They bought a house, and he's talking about it. And he said the real estate agent wanted him and his wife to have kids more than anybody has ever has ever pressured him to have kids. You know, he said that she'd show us a room, and she'd be like, this could be, like a den, or extra bedroom, or a nursery. This is a foyer. This could be a living room, or like a nursery. you know. She said she woke up, here's an on fire garbage can. Or, maybe it could be a nursery. Who knows? Maybe. He said at one point she was like, now this house, I love this house for you because it has such a big, nice backyard for your kids to get out there and play and run around. And he's like, lady, he goes, lady, they're my kids. They're not going to be running around outside. They're going to be upstairs playing violent video games and catfishing pedophiles on the internet. Which I relate to very much because that's pretty much my kids. Yeah. They're going to be playing violent video games and catfishing pedophiles on the internet. I love John Mulaney, man, so much. So glad he's doing well. Have you saw his new stuff? His live with John Mulaney on Netflix. It's like a live call-in show he runs. It's 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 off the chains. Like it's just awkward, great, fantastic comedy. It's so good. All right, so I think I can digivolve some of these guys. Now I have to grind a little bit more. So what do I want to do? Let's go ahead and do this domination battle. I think we're gonna be all right. Yeah, I know. I have 3 members. We're doing great. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. We watched a couple episodes of it. It just finished. I guess it's season. His first show he had like Michael Keaton on there, and Michael Keaton was having a blast. Oh, do I get to have a domination battle with Nokia? Hell yeah. Nice. So what? Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite Marvel character? I don't know if you can tell mine by like everything around me. I don't know if I take that when I move forward. If I have to stop, I don't think I have to stop on it. I do have to stop on it. Shit. I don't know. I can't get my. It's my other. Me. Let's get my other shield in the screen too. Can I? No, I'm just gonna stick my entire fist up in there. Yeah, you can barely see the other shield back there. Yep. I got I got the 2 cap shields on the wall. Did the stream? No, it didn't. Okay. One down. Not 2 down. All right, Spider-Man's fantastic, man. So, Star-Lord and Spider-Man are my son's favorites. I read a lot of Spidey stuff back in the day. I was a Captain America kid. Like I read as much Captain America as I could get my hands on. Like I said, I got more pictures of Captain America in our house than I do of my children. Oh yeah, dude. The Defender stuff was good. Um, it wasn't great. Like some of it was better than others. Um, Daredevil was really good. Jessica Jones is really good. Iron Fist was okay. Actually, I think I'm like one of the only people that thought Iron Fist was okay. You know, like a lot of people thought Iron Fist was just hot garbage, and I disagree. But I thought it was pretty good, and the Defenders was good. I thought Luke Cage was good. I mean, I thought they were okay. They were good. Like not every season of every one of them were a banger, but they were okay. I do think that they did too much. Like there didn't need to be 3 seasons of each show and a season of the Defenders. You know, that's like what you got. one season of Iron. You got 2 seasons of Iron Fist. You got 2 seasons of Luke Cage, a season of the Defenders, 3 seasons of Jessica Jones, and 3 seasons of Daredevil. That's a shitload of stuff to watch. Yeah, I don't know why people thought Iron Fist. It's like She-Hulk, man. She-Hulk's one of my favorite MCU shows, and I'm sorry if you don't like it, but it is absolutely one of my favorite ones. I thought it was phenomenal for what it was. Right? It's not like the biggest, most intense drama, but it was good. It was good light brevity, and the MCU's chance to like poke fun at itself. Tatiana Maslany was amazing as Jennifer Walters. Like, and I like She-Hulk. I read a lot of She-Hulk too, for various reasons. But yeah, it's good. It's really good. You gotta take it for what it is. It's not meant to be this big like heavy hitting drama thing, you know. Am I gonna lose? I don't. I think in my opinion, for whatever my opinion is worth, the only objectively bad thing in the MCU as a whole is um, Secret Invasion, and Secret Invasion is just bad, and I don't know a better way to put that. It's just bad. Like the writings, it's a spy show that forgets it's a spy show. Like it sets up a lot of weird like paradoxes. I don't want to ruin anything because it's worth watching. Um, but it's not great, and not even not great. It's just bad, and yeah, like Samuel Jackson's good in it. The guy who plays Talos, the Skrull, is really good in it, but it's it's got a lot of problems. The is it the beat 'em up game? Are you talking about the beat 'em up game or that like the Capcom versus Marvel thing, the fighting game? Which one? There was a beat 'em up game there, wasn't there? I might be forgetting. Yeah, so we're getting Secret Wars. We're getting Avengers Secret Wars, but it's in a couple years. So we have Fantastic Four coming out, Avengers Doomsday coming out next year, and then um, we'll get Avengers Secret Wars after that. Supposedly, that's their timeline. Oh, I win. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Do you mind to like throw a link to that beat 'em up game? I don't remember it. You throw that in there if you, or at least the name of it. That'd be cool. 53,000 experience for that. I like these little battles. So these isn't something that's in Cyber Sleuth. These are domination battles where you're continuing to fight these dudes, but you're trying to like take over points, and it's like first team to 35 points worth of area control wins. And it's like a 3-on-3 or a 2-on-3 sometimes or whatever. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Okay, I have to check it out. Is it out yet? Like, is it live? Oh, I should have went there. That is what it is. Okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about it. I remember hearing about it now. Oh, damn. Talmon got smacked. That's going to hurt. Death. Oh, my God, you piece of shit. Oh, my God. I'm about to get my ass beat. I really need to swap them out. Do that, and then Talmon for Metal Garurumon. We'll do that. Yeah, I did not know this fight was coming, so I'm gonna have to actually like attack. Yeah, we just gotta hammer into one dude. Oh my god. Like this has the problem is this has a death proc. Don't proc. Thank God. Alright, Lobomon, you gotta heal yourself. Because we can let. Or actually, you're going to Z-Swagger Cyberdramon. Just gonna make sure he's gone. There we go. Alright. We're okay. We're alright. We're fine. I was just kidding. Just messing around. Giving him a false sense of security. Death clock, yeah. Death proc. You know, like some moves paralyze, some moves put to sleep. That one has a 10% chance to immediately kill the target, like a death clock concept. 10% chance you ain't coming back from a death clock concept. I love them. I saw them live in Abingdon, Virginia, a few years ago, and have been wanting to go back and see them ever since. Me and my son were going to go see Death Clock and Baby Metal together, and I ended up having a big issue happen at work, and I wasn't able to make it. Sucked. Oh yeah, yeah. To find the Digimon's Tokis, so we can play the guitars. Toki would definitely have Tokamon, Tikomon, whatever Patamon, the thing that evolves into Angemon. It was good, man. They were so awesome. I'm a Brendan Small fan in general. I love his. Holy shit, 700. Fuck you. What'd I do to you? But his Galacticon, Brendan Small's Galacticon, is really good. If you haven't listened to that, I highly suggest it. I think there's like two or three of them now. Really, can you hit me for 700 and then attack again? You piece of trash. I think I may need to move my camera over to the left side so you can actually see my other Digimon's moves. Nope. Let's move the camera over here. There we go. Galacticon. Yeah, Galatikon. Brendan Small's Galacticon. Alright. Is there a. There's not. I gotta go back this way. Yeah, it's really, really good, man. It's not like. It's not death metal, but it's very much like. I mean, I know, it's like melodic heavy metal, but it's got a lot of power metal influences in it. Like, it's good. It's very good. Ooh. All right. Back to Black or Greymon. You can now become Doru Greymon. What do you gotta do to be Kentaurusmon? No, his ABI's gotta be 80. I like this one too. Doru Goramon. Sweet. Break Dramon is kinda cool. He's a backhoe. I mean, that's just a backhoe. Like you can rent one of those from Tractor Supply. And Alphamon's always fantastic. So it'll be ABI has to be 80. What's your ABI at? 33? That's not bad. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. Dude, I love Baby Metal. Like that's so good. Like it is awesome. That song on their first album, Ine, where it goes from like that like I don't know bubblegum rock pop to um like rap and then into one of the most vicious breakdowns I've ever heard in my life. It's so good. Really? Oh yeah, because you got to get up to like your 80s or something. It's so dumb. You can't digivolve because you are you. Yep. Talmon can though. And then Lobomon cannot. Alright. Yeah, it's so good. It's just fun, man. It's just fun music, you know. Like it's not really trying to like deliver some big, deep, culturally defining message or anything. Like nothing they do has any like hefty societal weight, right? Like we're not trying to be these existential pseudo intellectuals like changing the world through our music. It's just Baby Metal's kind of fun and it's happy and upbeat for the most part. There are a couple like slower your songs, but it's there to move you. It's there to make you feel something, but it's not there to make you think, I guess. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people are depriving themselves of Baby Metal because like, and they are kids. Like they were, I think they were like 16. I think the three girls that were originally in it. And I don't think it's the same three anymore. But I think they were 16, 14, and 14, or 17, 16, and 16, or something like that. Like they're kids. Really, you missed. Piece of trash. Yeah. Yeah, and they're doing collabs with all kinds of people, and it's really good. It's just good, fun music, you know? Doesn't have any deeper meaning than we want to make this because we want you to enjoy it. Like, that's what it is. And I think that's fine. I think that is completely fine. I do not need everything I listen to be, you know, Lamb of God or Dream Theater or whatever levels of depth to it. Like, yeah, and that's fine. Like, I like Japanese music too. I don't know what the fuck they're saying half the time, but it's fun. Like I said, not everything has to be filled with, you know, zeitgeist significance and angst. So what are your favorite animes? And what are you watching right now? That's the right answer. My son, I just recently introduced my son to Trigun, and we watched the entire old series and then watched the new Trigun, the reboot kind of that's come out. And I have some qualms with the reboot, but I thought it was good. It was weird at first, the animation style, that kind of like computer graphic 3D type deal or whatever they've done with it. Um, but it grew on me. It really grew on me. All right, we are bringing Kasuamon back out, and Hercules Kabuterimon, just so we have all our tacticians USBs, or the maximum tactician USBs out. I think. Yeah, I know, right? They replaced Millie. It's some weird stuff with the preacher too. Um, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, but Trigun's one of my favorites of all time. My absolute favorite anime of all time is Yu Yu Hakusho. Um, it is my all time favorite. Oh my god, because I don't have. Yep, I know. Okay. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite. Yeah, yeah. Although I think Wolfwood's death was impactful. You know, I think it was a chance they took, and I thought it was a pretty good risk versus reward narratively. You know, this is me personally. You know, it hits hard. Yeah, that was where I started watching Yu Yu Hakusho myself. I was on Toonami. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was phenomenal, dude. I hated that it happened, but it was just it was perfect. So good. Was it you who mentioned Delicious in Dungeon on Lee's stream earlier? I don't know who mentioned that, but I we watched. I and my wife watched a little bit of it, and it was it's okay. It's a little weird, but I think all anime is a little weird, right? I don't think it's any. There's no good anime that's not a little weird. I guess. Yeah, we watched. I watched like the first half of the first season. It was all right. It was all right. It's funny in spots. It's weird in spots too. We or my wife has been watching Blue Eyes Samurai, and she's really loved it. And she's not even like a big anime person. She just decide like saw a trailer on TikTok or something or a TikTok about it and decided that's what she was going to watch. So she started watching Blue Eyes Samurai. I liked I liked One Punch Man. I watched One Punch Man. Again, Yu Hakusho is my favorite. Trigun. Trigun's one of my favorites. I loved Ranma Half too, and I like the new reboot, like the soft reboot that came out. I like Ranma Half. I always thought it was funny. I'm trying to think what else. I never could get into Inuyasha. Um, Big like all the Toonami ones, right? Like Big O, Inuyasha, Bleach, um, Zatch Bell. What else was on? Lupin the Third. I liked Lupin the Third. I liked Lupin the Third quite a bit. Oh yeah, yeah. The old Rama bogged a little bit. I think everybody is where they need to be right now for me to continue on the story. Yep. All right. Let's go. I honestly don't remember, man. It's been it's probably been 10, 15 years since I finished Ron Mav. Um, I don't think it had anything like significant for an ending. Like nothing that was like a big happy wrap up for everybody. I think it might have gotten like canceled. Um, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. How did Ranma half end? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. It just they cut it short while the it ended with the Nodoka arc. The producers cut it short, and the manga was still ongoing. The manga was still ongoing, so there was no like definitive resolution to Ranma half. Yeah. I don't know what Yashahime is, but okay. I know people are all about Inuyasha. I dated a couple of my girlfriends were just super super into Inuyasha, and I never could get into it. And I tried so hard. What was Rurouni Kenshin? Rurouni Kenshin, I really liked too. That one was really good. Let me get over there. Here. I didn't know that Inuyasha didn't like have a resolution. That seems like something that would really piss people off. That people would be really pissed off about. There was no resolution in Inuyasha. I didn't know they remade Rurouni Kenshin. I have to check that out. And I watched the movie, but the movie's old too. Well, I mean old relatively. I liked. I recently watched Spiral. Who's the guy that did Spiral? Uh, no, not Spiral. The Bonds of Reasoning, but Uzumaki. Yeah, not Spiral, but Uzumaki. Hashimi's ongoing now, and it's a sequel to Inuyasha. They're older and have kids who are now the protagonists. Neat. So it's kind of doing like what Naruto did with Boruto. I'm by no means a Naruto aficionado, but I just know that Naruto has a kid named Boruto. Oh, okay. Like what bad stuff? Up, red plus green, down, dummy. Okay. Up, dummy, down, green. Up, red plus green. So I mean I need green in both? What the fuck did that say? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Jesus Christ. People were fucking awful, dude. Fucking monsters. Like, look at this. My guys were level 99 just like 30 minutes ago, 30, 45 minutes ago. Probably less than that. And I've already de-digivolved them, leveled them back up to 50, evolved them, and they're already back up to like almost 70. Those tactician USBs are just invaluable. Absolutely invaluable. Now the problem is this motherfucker right here. I have to get his ABI to 80. And to do this, his tail looks weird. Is it like braided? I don't know. Okay, let's go to green. Did that say red plus green? Let me go back now and see what that said. If you just grind, like just regularly grind, like hold on, I'll take all these tactician USBs off and do a fight, and I'll show you. So like fighting these 3 Digimon, I'm gonna get like 13,000. Yeah, 13,000 XP. So like it got 2 levels at level 48. You know, that's huge. Right. My eyes are getting me. So let me take off all these tactician USBs. Because I have 9 of them attached. So I took all of them off, and we'll see. How much I get. This isn't going to be a good indicator. Just run away. Could not escape. Well, fuck you. Yep. I guess they die. Bitches die when we can't escape. Alright. So they're dead. I got 13,000 for 3 Digimon, so this should... Look, I got 1,000 for this fight. Right? If I had had all my Tactician's USBs on, I would have got like 9,000. So it's significant. It is a very, very big difference. And if I had the Numemons, if I had in my top 3 instead of Kazuhamon, Metal Seedramon, and Hercules Kabuterimon, if I was running the those Platinum Numemons, I would have gotten like 40,000. Because they're multiplicative. Yeah. Now it takes a bit to grind out the Tactician USBs. I mean, there's a reason I'm 40 hours into the game and only halfway through it. But I mean, if you dedicate to just doing that, you need to get. So every time your farm makes one or makes Tactician USBs, you get 2. You ideally want 9, so you need to do it 5 times. It could technically take you. So 20 minutes times 5, so 100 minutes, so an hour and 40 minutes, then plus whatever amount of time you're spending resetting. I would probably add another 20 minutes onto that for resetting. So if you wanted to just go through and farm your Tactician's USB or Tactician USBs, you're looking at like 2, maybe 3 hours of investment to get all of them, to get 9. And that's assuming you're running 3 Digimon that have 3 equipment spots. If your Digimon are like, Black War Greymon, who only has 2, or Lobomon, who only has 1, then, you don't need that many. And you can also, you don't have to do the save scum stuff. You can just set the farm up and let it run by itself. Every 20 minutes, just go reset it and just get them naturally, and just kind of pop them on as you get them. I suggest doing the save scum if you really want to get them because it's going to save you so much time in the long run. But it's not anything that you have to like super active, heavy duty farm. It can be a very passive process. Now, what did this say? Up pattern red plus green. Down equals dummy. Red plus green. And this says up equal dummy, down pattern green. So up equal dummy. Does this say doesn't equal? No, it says pattern red plus green. Fucking, what color is red plus green? Brown? There is no brown. Yeah. And I think that's fine. I don't think there's any reason with the bare minimum for the story. I said the setting the farm up. Once you need money to do that, so it's going to be like probably like chapter 6 or 7 until you have enough money to like really starting to do it, and the farm increases, like the farm expansion stuff. So down is green. So I'm going to put green in here. I'm going to see what happens. You didn't do shit. I have no fucking idea what this is want me to do. Red plus green? Up? Do I need the red over here? I don't. Or. Oh, yeah, I think I know what it's telling me. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you have to. I don't think you necessarily have to have the tactician USBs to be able to be competitive in the story. I think as long as your Digimon you're using are like 70 to 80 towards the end, you're going to be okay. You're probably not going to like blast through anything, but you're going to be okay. I didn't attach the rest of my fucking guys. I think green. No. Okay. So tell me again. Red and green. So I think I need red and green there. So be red. So I think I need red here. That's what I think. And then I think a green. Not you, piece of shit. I'm not going to be able to change that to green, am I? Up dummy, down pattern green. Up pattern red plus green. Down equals dummy. It's blue. Red plus green. The fuck color does red plus? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Like, somebody please tell me if I'm just being a fucking moron right now. What fucking color is red plus green? I think that's got something mixed up. I'm gonna change it to yellow. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. So I can't change that one on the right to red. So it said red plus green. Yellow? No, I think that needs to be green. I have no idea. I apologize to anybody who thinks this is gross, but I'll let duck off screen. Alright, we're going to do green down here. Okay, red plus green equals yellow, apparently. Alright, cool. Good to know. That was an ordeal. Hey, I remember this from that other game. If you're going to play Cyber Sleuth, you may want to look away. There's big plot spoilers here. Oh no! No! Chitose! Oh, what a fucking horrible way to go. Leave our guy Ryuji's having a existential break. We got your back, Ryuji. Snap out of it. Nose dotted. There's one down. I still got 3 of those bastards to go. Okay, she snapped out of it. Of course, you would cast that on yourself. It was just a slobber knocker. There we go. It's another one down. Start working on this guy. I'm have to use an SP thing. Don't do that. They've raised their intelligence up so much and I have nothing but magic attackers. Oh my god, he dotted again. Missed me. So close. There we go. That's going to be a lot of XP. 145,000 XP. Holy shit. Yeah, those aren't Digimon. And when you play Cyber Sleuth, you'll figure out what they are. I don't want to spoil anything for you. Unless you're cool with spoilers. And then I'll tell you. Tuesday's fine. He just got tackled by a squid monster. He'll be alright. I'll walk it off. We'll find him somewhere. Maybe. Probably not. I think he died. Chapter 11 at 140 hours even. But that's 140 hours including the time to clear everything in Cyber Sleuth. So 40 hours into this one. And I'm halfway through it. It's fine. Yeah, like I said, I think if you just barrel through and choose Digimon that you don't have to do a lot of like de-digivolving and digivolving to get their ABI and cam up and stuff. I mean, the cam will come naturally as you fight. If you just barrel through it, you'll probably get through the story in like probably like 35, 40 hours. Some of the time on this, I literally had the game just sitting up while I was going and doing other stuff and wasn't playing. There was one day I think I started playing. I played for like an hour and then had to do a bunch of stuff around the house for like the next 5 hours and just let it sit. So I'm probably realistically like 30 hours into this. Yeah, if you want 100% both games, you're probably looking at probably 80 each. I did a lot of grinding, a whole lot of just grinding for the heck of grinding. So if you just picked a team like a set of three and just went through the whole game with that set of three, you probably finish in like 40 hours. It's a lot of content, man. And for $5 on Steam, I got this for like 200 hours of gameplay. Is huge. That's phenomenal. Again, Wormmon, best character in this game. Dimensional Collapse, Chapter 11. That's not ominous at all. Ominous, ominous. But I think, let's see. I think I should be able to digivolve everybody back up. Yep. She's good. He's good. Dorian Greymon has to have an ABI of 80 to get to Kantarismon. Its ABI is 33. So we're going to de-digivolve him down to Garurumon. Yeah, and we got, what, 33 to 51's 28. No, 23. We got 23 ABI from that. 28. Yeah. No, 18. Lord, 18. Got 18 ABI from that. It's not bad. Take it. Convert these guys over 200%. And then save. I think I'm going to call it there. Man, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it, Dad, dude. Yeah, it's 3 hours of streaming. It is 3 a.m., so I gotta go to bed. Anybody that's watching that's not Dad Dude, who's not familiar with the channel, I'm Josh. I'm 1/5 of the Hills Have Nerds podcast. We're a nerd culture and history podcast. You can find us anywhere you get podcasts, right here on YouTube or Spotify, iTunes, wherever. We talk everything from the history of tabletop RPGs to the history of anime, cartoons, all the nerdy stuff that we all love, and the passion and creativity that makes it come to life. If you enjoyed the stream, give us a like. If you enjoy the podcast and check it out, we really appreciate that. Comment, let us know what you think. You know, best thing you do if you ever want to support the podcast or hang out, we have a coffee you can donate. We have a lot of membership rewards there, and best thing you can do for us is to let somebody know about it. If you like what we do and all that, if you like Pixel Bro Lee's stuff, Pixel Bro Lee is part of the podcast. He does a lot of retro gaming, retro RPG stuff on YouTube. Check him out. Other than that, I think I'm out for the night. I appreciate this. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Yep. Dad, dude, you take care. If you check out any of the stuff we talked about, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. And then same thing with you going through the MCU. I wanna know your takes on the shows. I love all things Marvel, so it's really cool to get to sit down and talk that stuff with people. But that is going to be it for me, and I'm going to end stream there. Thank you very much, man. Have a good night. Everybody take care.